The man randomly grabbed a lucky mouse from a glass tank, then stabbed it in the abdomen. After removing its internal organs, he began to eat them, savoring the taste. One small piece wasn't enough, so he dug out a larger portion and stuffed it all into his mouth. Satisfied, he stood up, seemingly still enjoying the taste, even licking his fingers. The gruesome scene horrified the female soldiers present, many of them gagging at the sight. It turned out that today's lesson on eating live animals was a mandatory part of training for every Special Forces soldier. The man had prepared a variety of live creatures for them to consume, including not only mice but also insects, ants, and even snakes. Though these creatures appeared frightening, they were packed with high levels of protein. Seeing the fear in the women's eyes, the instructor chuckled. To demonstrate, the man picked up a grasshopper and popped it into his mouth. He didn't swallow it immediately but chewed it thoroughly before slowly swallowing it. He then shared the taste of the grasshopper with the female soldiers. Of course, eating insects was not enough, so he also ate a live mouse. After finishing, the man told the women they would each have to select a mouse and eat it. If they refused, they would be eliminated from training. A female soldier, confused, asked why they had to eat the mice. The man explained that mice were the most common creatures, found in both cities and fields, ensuring that the soldiers would not starve in a survival situation. However, despite the explanation, the women couldn't bring themselves to eat the lively mice. The man, seeing their hesitation, announced that all of them would be eliminated. Just as he was about to leave, one female soldier stood up and said she was willing to try. The man quickly selected the largest mouse for her. When he threw the mouse toward her, she instinctively screamed and recoiled. But in the end, her courage overcame her fear. She drew a knife and swiftly stabbed the mouse until it stopped moving. She then followed the man's example, cutting out a piece of meat and forcing it into her mouth. The first taste of raw meat and fresh blood made her feel nauseous, and she couldn't help but gag. Seeing this, one of the instructors immediately handed her a bottle of water. However, to everyone's surprise, the soldier refused the water and continued eating the mouse. The instructor gave her a final ultimatum: if she didn't act, she would be the only one left behind. The female soldiers had no choice but to make a decision. Those who could not endure it left, while the others, determined to stay, forced themselves to eat the raw meat despite their revulsion. If you were in their place, would you eat a live mouse to pursue your dream?